Welcome to the podcast today. Today, our topic is about the idea of podcast and real talk and music talk. Welcome to the podcast episode 3. Today, we'll talk up the idea of podcast. When you start your own podcast, you need name for your podcast. Your podcast call call whatever you want it. That your choice after you create your name for the podcast. After you choose your name for the podcast, you need you need a topic for the first episode. Don't choose one topic, choose different topic or multiple topic in your podcast. You need your plan, how much episode you want. Podcast. Next step, talk about real talk. When you have someone said let's have real talk, that mean he want to explain about something, about stuff. Don't like to say it to him. When you start your music, you get hate for nothing because you don't know what good music, or maybe they they did not like to get attention more than them. They want to see you. They don't want to see you get popular more than them, because they see you get popular. They will say negative stuff on your music. That's the meaning of why they don't like to see you more than them. That's not good, but they don't care because they come from, like, they come from different country. Like, they talk behind each other, like, all the time. That understandable, but you don't let people talk about you. When you see something like that, think about it. To do podcast about it, or to do music songs, like, not this track, it's like to tell him back off, like tell him back off, because we will hear back off, because he's not gonna say negative stuff again. Maybe not. That you never know what you can to do for the like, you can to explain why they don't like to be attention than them, because they have small followers. You have big followers, they got jealous. So not all the people like this. Some people should have small followers. After that, be quiet till they get more popular, and they get a lot of reviews and more more followers. Any platform you be, like, other platform you be, like podcasting, YouTube. YouTube is only subscriber. No, like, Facebook can be friend with people, and be follow. That, like, you have two choices. Like, in YouTube, only subscription, no followers, because YouTube is only subscription. Like in this Twitch too, like Twitch only following. Sometimes you give sub, like, monthly. That's fine. Then in my music, I, I in my music, I want to explain about how be yourself and tell young people to start about the life of young people. You need you need put hard work in yourself when you make your music in house. That is different when you make it in the studio. Today will episode will be short today, because I don't have a lot of topic today talk about it. I will see you next episode 4 in the podcast called TH Company Podcast for Life. This only community for podcasting only. It's not just like any podcast have music after, but today, like, we explain about podcast. Today we explain about the real talk and music talk, because I talk about my music. Maybe sometime we'll talk like in the future I also will talk about other people's music, but for now I'll talk about my music because I don't want to get copyright or don't want to get other stuff, like just because I don't want it. Like this the reason. Today will be episode short. I will see you next episode 4. Have a nice day, and shout out. Thank you for everybody listening to my podcast. And I will make it next Monday. Every Monday will new episode will come. A long time ago I do Monday and after, like Monday after Monday. Like I skipped this Monday. I skipped the last Monday. Now this Monday or next Monday will be continue same Monday. Maybe at 8, at 9 or 10, because we never know. Like maybe 5, 6 p.m. we'll change it. And thank you for listening to my podcast today. I appreciate everybody who listened my intros and my first episode and my second episode, and thanks who commented on my podcast and say positive thing. And I will see you next episode, and have a nice day. In the next episode we'll talk about hip hop lover and / Ramadan, album days, and teenager life. That will be in next episodes. In episode 4, be ready for the next episode next Monday. Have a
benim basım idea of TH company is created for teenager music. Yeah, present by TH Entertainment. The name of the album, the idea of teenager, the idea of TH company. Hit it right now. Present by TH Entertainment for that. Back in 2015, the idea came with thinking about TH company for teenagers. TH company or TH company, TH company or TH company. The TH idea for TH company is created for teenagers. Young people is the word of the future. Teenager. TH idea of TH company is created for teenager. Back in 2015, I think about creating app for TH company. Yeah, this teenager this company helping me a lot of people in the city. I don't know how to say that because I don't talk so about it. This company explain it more. Small song explain about it more. You said put your mindset in this song. This helped me a lot. Just put the song in the heat. Put me in the song like a heat. I play like a heat. I play basketball like peace. Everybody play the city like peace, like a classic me. Everybody call me here like a classic C, classic D, classic R, classic. Everybody call me here like a classic R. Everybody call me city like a sleeping like a R. Everybody call me here like a sleeping top. Know me here never conscious. Tell me no one to attack you. Everybody call me here best rockin' in the city, best in the world. Everybody call me the city in the night. Call me the city, making hip hop in the busy, making my mind set. Put your mind set. God help me what I feel in the city. Catching the city like water. Catching the city like water. Everybody call me here like sun. Catching the city, catching the city. Everybody call me here with the hand. Everybody catching the city tonight. Back in 2014, the idea came used to thinking about TH company for teenagers. Hey, when I call a teenager, why teenagers fighting each other? Let's go be together, don't fight each other. Let's get help together. We don't need to fight each other. We need to fight each other. We don't need to fight each other. We need to have this community. We claim the bad people from home. Let's go throw this idea back. Let's go stop the drug from the people. Let's go stop everything we want to see. Let's go stop this violence. Let's go stop this violence without using any violence. Let's go use the mouth, not using the violence. Don't use your hands. Use your violence. Use your mind. Don't tell me here I'm a cash. Let's go talk about TH Entertainment. This delivered back in 2016. Back in 2015. The music started in 2016. So year after year. Call me YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel called TH Single Rapper Company. Boom. My first song came in October 10, 2016. I sing out loud in my room. Music, because I don't have a clean mine back in 2015. Came with idea thinking about TH company for teenagers. Now in 2020 I am making an album about TH company for teenagers. Yo, everybody call me here, I'm a crazy guy. When nobody call me, see me like a crazy guy. Total Torso, everybody call me P, Torso, everybody call me hip, local, everybody call me crazy guy with a local man. Better put your mind and see, you don't need to fight each other. Let's go podcast, you see me like it's hard to study. You don't need to be alien in the internet. Let's go talk about something else like an internet. You wanna see me call me here, yeah, call me here like a tap. Let's go talk about it. I'm moving for the next song, for the next subject. The next song is the H company from music only company. Right? Talk about that next song. This album is the best album. I heard that.